Okay.
So just you can start closing your eyes, Sana, and you can just feel relaxed as much as you can in your chair there. So try to, even if you keep still moving, you can move as much as you like until you don't find some natural position of your body where you feel absolutely relaxed. So I would like you to start breathing deeper inside of your body. I want you to just connect with your body, with your breath. I want you to, like scan your body with your breath. So from your head to your toes, I want you to connect. Actually find the source of your breath. Find a place from where you are actually breathing right now from. Is that your chest or your solar plexus or your stomach? You can even place your hands there and really kind of feel this is where your breath comes from. Try to open your mouth slightly and take the breath from your mouth and from your nose. And breathe deep, slow, and out loud as well. Try to hear yourself breathing. I'm going to take a few breaths with you. Keep breathing out loud. Keep focusing on the sound that you're making while you're breathing in and out. And try not to have pause between inhalation and exhalation. So try to breathe as you breathe in. Immediately you can breathe out without holding it. Just continue breathing deep and slow and loud. Try hearing yourself breathing. Try breathing to any tension that you feel in your body. Kind of just as you're scanning your body with your breath, just feel what your body, what your physical body, what your emotional body almost like wants to say. And as you're breathing in your body and feeling it more and more, I'm going to call all your guardian angels to be here with you, with us in this session. So all your guides who are unconditionally loving and supporting you, to be present with you in this session. So that you know that whatever happens in here, it's okay. It's supposed to be that way. So that you can relax and you can just trust and allow the process you're going to go through. I'm also going to call your subconscious mind. I'm going to ask it to trust and allow to this process. And I want you to yourself now, and I'm also thanking your subconscious mind for being there for you, for protecting you all these years. And also we can say thank you for protecting me, and I'm going to be okay now in this session. I'm in a good hands. I have all the support of my guides and of my angels, of Angelica and of universe in here. And so now that your subconscious mind knows it, it can just allow you to feel and get back to the memories, to some painful memories from your past. I'm also calling my guardian angels who are there unconditionally loving and supporting me, to be present with me, with both of us in this session. So now that we know we're very much supported in this session, I would just like you to continue breathing in your body out loud and feeling, just breathe into that trust and allowing yourself to feel. And whatever comes, it's okay. It's supposed to be there. And then once in your own time, without any pressure of time, without any rush, when you feel you're ready to connect with the issue you're struggling with some pain that you're struggling currently in your life, or you might have some recent event where you were very triggered, where you had lots of negative emotions coming in. You can just connect with that. And I want you to kind of, as soon as you connect with that, I want you to feel it in your body. I would like you to find something that is very, very strong, or it was very, very strong at that time when you felt it, and now you're trying to connect with it. So from 1 to 10, where 1 is really little and 10 is very strong, I would like it to be 10 of the strength that you have felt, even if you don't feel it straight away, that is 10 right now. And when you find it, when you connect with it, tell me. You can tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's that feeling like that people are always going, like forgetting about me, and that I'm always like running like after them. Like I always feel abandoned, like they always have some other things in their life that they want to do. And I'm always like, I cannot relax because I don't trust that they're going to be here. Like I have the need that I'm always checking, like, or calling or messaging, like to get the reassurance if they are still here. So I feel this constant tension, like that I need to be focused on them, like, and I cannot be focused on me and what I feel, what I want to do. It's always like, oh, I need to like see what he's doing. And
okay, focus on one person in your life. Who are you like most often doing it, or who is the strongest for you, the strongest trigger of that? Who in your life are you usually running?
the strongest was my ex, but now I finished this relationship like a month or a half ago, but this was like the strongest.
Okay, we're going to go into it because I think it will be even strongest because it's ex, and because before you ended the relationship, I'm sure there was lots of negative emotions. So I would like you to maybe find the event, or maybe it's like a reoccurring event that was happening like all the time in your relationship that you can remember. Like, where were you, like with him in a house, or you were outside, or you were maybe calling him and messaging him, like just maybe connect, and you can tell me about it. Like focus on that event and try already seeing it in front of you while you're telling me that.
It was always recurring in a sense that if I was like, okay, I have enough of this relationship and I wanted to finish it, he always came towards me. like to not lose me. But the second that I was like, oh, okay, he came closer to me. And when I went emotionally closer to him, he was always stepping back. And it was always like this dynamic that was like very often like that I wanted to reach out to him, like to open emotionally and trying to get him to see that I opened, that I want to like work on this relationship. And in this moment, he was always like mocking. If this is like
Okay,
right,
yeah.
like he was like,
Okay.
oh, like what?
Connect with
Going away, but like
okay.
also making fun.
Okay, I want you to see him right now. I want you to basically now see yourself in that event. In the event where, because I think it wasn't so painful when he was coming back. It was the most painful, if I understood it right, the most painful was when he was again pulling away, when you were just, again coming to him and thinking, yeah, this is going to work. So I want you to see his face clearly in front of you. And I want you to step inside of the body of that Anna, because now you are not with him. So this was, let's say 2 months ago even, or a month and a half ago, when you were still trying this to work for you. Mm-hmm. And I want you to be in that body of that Anna and see your boyfriend. He is still your boyfriend. You're still with him. I want you to see his face clearly and how he is mocking you right now. Well, you're so vulnerable. You have just again opened up to him. You have just trusted him again. And I want you just to see him. And I want you to feel your body and tell me in your physical body what you feel and where you feel what. Where is some pain right now as you're watching him laughing at you?
This was usually over phone, but now I went to a situation when I actually saw him, and he was like mocking, but he was like he couldn't like look into my eyes. He's like emotionally detached, like in this sense. And I feel like very big tension where the stomach is.
Okay.
Like I feel anxious.
Okay, connect with.
Like it doesn't matter, like even if I'm standing in front of him, he like, no, I need to see my phone. I'm always like, what are you doing? Like he doesn't give attention to me.
Are you sitting, where are you, in a public place or at home?
We are in my apartment, and he like always or he goes in the other room where his phone is, or he's sitting in front of me, like not besides me. And even like if we had sex, he was like in his own mind. Like he was with me, but he was like totally blank. Like emotionally, I just cannot reach him. Like whatever I say, it's like that he's like, I don't know, now that we are having this conversation, he's like not responding back, but he's like, oh yeah, and I need to buy this and I need this. Like he doesn't what's the word?
Yeah, like you feel like you're having like monologue. Like you feel like you're having like monologue instead of his dialogue, where you communicate with him and
in his monologue and his own word and.
Okay, Anna, now I want you to feel. So now is that like what I told you before? Just want you to now have him in front of you, and I want you to connect with this anxiety in your stomach. I want you to breathe in your stomach. I want you to see him wherever he goes. So stay with that Anna from this month and a half or 2 months ago, where you were still inside of your apartment, but he is there. He's physically there, but he's so not emotionally there with you. I want you to feel it and breathe into it in your body. I want you to feel what your truth is. What is this anxiety in your stomach? What is the message of it? Is that a message? It could be, I'm alone. Or what, like, I just want you to, or he doesn't care. What is the message? Like a very short sentence, that is the message.
I feel like totally hopeless. Like it doesn't matter what I do. It's always this, like I'm in my bubble alone. Like I
I'm
just
alone.
cannot, yeah.
I
Like
want you to,
powerless.
okay, powerless. Okay. So I want you to just say, I'm alone, like out loud even. Just say, I'm totally alone.
Yeah, I'm totally alone.
And as you keep repeating it, try to say it a couple of times, even up to 10 times. I want you to feel it and what, it does to your body when you feel that. So you can say it quick, you can have a few sentences slow when you say it slow and really connect with it and breathe into it. And
I'm
see how your
totally,
body responds. Mm-hmm.
I'm totally alone. I'm totally alone. Yeah, I feel like I'm in one black hole.
Okay, feel this hole. Feel this hole. Just
There
stay.
is like no way out.
Okay.
Nobody like hears me. Nobody
Okay.
sees me.
Okay, feel it. I want you to sink deep inside of this black hole. I want you to feel how nobody in this world cares about you. Nobody cares. Nobody even notices you. And this is not going to change. I just want you to feel this is how you feel, that it's never going to change. Open your mouth slightly. And when the emotion comes, just allow it to come out. Just feel this hard truth, which is your truth of being totally alone and that nobody cares. And I want you already now ask this feeling, when did I first time feel this? When did little Anna first time? Was she a baby or a little girl? When did she first time feel that she doesn't matter, that nobody cares and she's alone? And she's totally powerless of changing that. Remember to go to just feel. So if nothing comes up, if no image comes up, just stay with this, with the memory of 2 months ago. Just stay in this black hole with your boyfriend until something from the past doesn't come. And
It's
breathe.
when
Mm-hmm.
I was like very little.
Approximately how old were you?
I can't remember, but like this is I feel like this is my life, that this is how my life started. I don't know how I was like very little.
Like when we ask, like, you don't have to know exact the age, but like, were you talking, were you walking, or you were still crawling? Were you a baby or a toddler or maybe a little bit older?
I think that I was walking. No, I was not like a baby, but like a very little girl.
Maybe like 3, 4, 5, something like
Yeah,
that?
like 2 or 3, something
2,
like
3.
this.
Okay. So you were a little toddler. So what happened? Like, what image came to you?
I'm still like in this, it's like a ball, but I'm inside of this ball, like not a balloon, but it's like from the steel, and it's black, and it's like it doesn't matter what I do, I'm always in this ball inside, and it's like I will die or something. Like, I mean, it's.
Okay. Where is this ball? Is this ball inside or outside of your home, like where you grew up?
Yeah,
Or?
it's in my home where we used to live with a family, and this is actually the apartment where I live now.
Okay. So I want you to, and do you hear anything like in that ball? I want you to just to actually try to sink into the body of 3-year-old, 2 or 3-year-old, this girl. I want you to feel yourself being her. So you are now little Anna, little toddler inside of this ball. And it's very dark. Is it very dark? Yeah, inside?
Yeah, it's dark, and I hear like mom and dad.
Okay. What can you hear? Are they shouting or
No,
they
yeah,
talking?
no, they're like shouting or like bickering
At
and
each other's or at you?
each other,
Okay.
because it's like I hide it from them.
Okay.
And I feel like very scared
Okay.
because I like don't feel safe.
Okay. I want you to find this fear inside of your body. Where is little Anna feel all this fear? Just breathe inside of your little body.
Yeah, all my body. I feel
Okay.
I'm shaking.
Okay, breathe into it, Anna. Just help little girl feel, sustain her body. And I want you to feel yourself how tiny you are right now. This ball is huge and it's black and it's dark.
Yeah, I'm hiding in my room
Mm-hmm.
because I'm afraid like that it's going to come like after me. Because if he didn't argue with the mom, I was like the target.
Okay. Where
Yeah.
do you hide? Are you hiding behind some furniture or?
In my room and behind the doors, and the bed is on my left, but I'm on the floor.
Okay. You are sitting or laying down?
I'm like
Or squatting? Or?
squatting.
I don't know. Yeah, I felt like you might be squatting. Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to breathe inside of your body. And I want you to feel your little arms, your little fingers on your hands, your little feet. I want you to feel all your little body squatting there. And I want you to feel this fear. Yeah, and just open your mouth and allow little toddler to cry. Allow her, whatever wants to come out. It's okay. She is scared and she has all the reason to feel this way. She's scared of her father. She's scared of her parents. Let her feel. Let her feel how hard this was for her then. She's tiny. She's a small little baby. Just breathe inside of your little body and stay behind this door. Just hear your father and mother fighting. And just feel how you're listening for the sounds. Because if they don't fight anymore, then your father is coming for you. Just feel that. And I want you to feel how this is not supposed to be happening. Yeah. So no, any child should feel this way. So it's okay that you feel what you feel. You have all the reason to feel scared. Just breathe inside of your little body and stay with your pain. Stay with your fear. Even put your hands on your little belly if it's still on your stomach, the fear. Or just feel all your body filled with fear and breathe into it. Where is the emotion now? Is it still there?
No, it went away.
Mm-hmm. I saw it, that's why I'm checking. Mm-hmm.
But now I feel like that I think that I felt every time. Like, I mean, it's over, but it's like I feel defeated and like very unhappy. Like, why is this my life? And that I cannot escape from this.
Okay, stay with that. I want you to stay with that and stay in her body. So stay in a little girl's body. So I want you to feel that. I want you to feel your thoughts. Feel them in your body.
Yeah, it's like it's a nightmare. And even if I was a child, I was always like, why is this my life? Like, why I cannot escape? Like, I didn't understand why I have these parents.
Okay. I want you to now say it out loud. I want you to allow little girl to speak. So I want you to, but remember, Anna, this is a little girl. She's only 2 or 3. So let her have her child vocabulary. She still doesn't have yours. So for example, she wouldn't even have hopeless yet in her dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
Have her speak through you. Allow her, give her voice. So let her speak out loud right now. You know how little kids, they actually speak on their own when they're unhappy. They speak out loud, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So allow her now to speak. Let her feel.
It's like I hate it. Like I can't stand it. Like
So just say a few times, say 10 times, I hate it, and say, what do you hate?
I hate like being trapped here, and I hate being trapped here in this life.
But who traps you? Like, she still doesn't even have a word to trap. Who is trapping, little girl? Who does she hate right now?
My dad.
Okay, so I want you to say it out loud. Just allow little girl to say, I hate you, Dad.
I hate my dad. I hate him.
So I want you to kind of have your dad almost like put him like behind the glass, some kind of glass door where he can hear you, he can see you, but he cannot respond. And I want you to tell him in first person as a little girl, look at him and say, I hate you, Dad. Allow little girl to, yeah. And when emotion comes, just, release them. Open your mouth slightly, allow the little girl to cry.
I hate you.
Yeah. Again, allow little girl. Yeah.
Like you ruined my life. Like even now when I'm a little.
Just say I hate you. Just continue.
Like you were a psycho.
It's okay. Just allow yourself to cry. Allow the little girl to cry. She doesn't have to be strong and hold it in. It's very hard for her to have this kind of psycho father. It's okay to cry. There's so much to cry. Allow yourself to cry. Allow the little girl. She's just a little baby almost.
Like I really hate you. I can't live like this. It's like a torture. And I'm close here with this psycho and nobody knows.
Just keep telling him. Keep telling him. Keep telling him what do you feel.
I feel that you're sick. And that you hate everything and that you hate life. And you hate me and my mom. And you're like, you're not an adult, you're like a sick little boy.
Remember you're small. Remember you're small. Mm-hmm. Connect more with just connect. When you're small, you don't even see him. You know what's like, if he's like a small little, like, you need the dad. You know what dad you want. Just talk to him like you only see yourself as a 2 or 3. The world is spinning around you and should spin around you. You're small. You need love. You need protection. So speak through that child who is so small, who doesn't know that father, I don't know, is sick because of he has some, like, she doesn't apologize the father. She is demanding what she, needs. So tell him everything, what you need and what you are not getting and what you feel about him. If you hate him, say 10 times. Allow this. I think you should say a few more times, I hate you, Dad, like 10 times, and see if there's more emotion there and release it. Feel yourself very small in front of your dad and just look at him into his eyes and tell him,
I want you to go away.
Go away. So tell him, go away then.
Go away from you. I just want to be away from you. Because this is like a torture. I lost it a bit.
Yeah. But how do you feel now when you feel like you want to go away? Is this like you feel sad or you feel angry?
I feel so scared of him.
Scared.
And I'm just feeling like panic and scared. And
where is this panic? Find it in your body. Where is the panic? Where is the fear?
It's my upper body.
Okay. Is there any specific place or all over your upper body?
It's mostly here.
Okay, put your hands there. Connect with, like, I just want you to feel even more connected. Good. I want you to breathe. Try and breathing in this panic. Try and breathe in this fear. I want you to still have your dad. I want you to see him. I want you to see how small you are, how powerless and how hopeless you are. You're a little girl with no escape, with this father who is not even a father, who is some psycho adult who keeps you in this torture. And I want you just to also feel how it's not fair. How it's not fair that you didn't have what other kids have, some normal father, what you deserve. What does little girl needs right now?
She needs like a
I
mom.
need, just say it in a first person. What do you need, Lilana?
I need to go away. Just away, away, away. I just can't be here and I just can't breathe here.
Okay, I want you to feel that. Stay with it. I want you to feel what you need, but I want you to also feel what you're not getting. You want this and you need it, but you can't get it. And you feel you will never get it. I want you to breathe into that. Feel that panic of that. You can't change. There is no power. You're not going to be able to control it nor change this. Feel it and breathe into it. Because this was a little girl's reality. She was so small. She only wanted and dreamed, but she couldn't get it. Just feel it right now and breathe into it.
It's like I don't want to live like this.
I want you to feel, yeah. Mm-hmm. Feel that.
I can't do it anymore. I'm not strong enough.
Feel that. And allow yourself feeling that and releasing it.
I just can't, it's too much. Like it's torture every moment here. I can't stand it. I just can't. It's like that I rather die or to feel this all the time.
Stay with it, Anna. Just stay with it. Yeah. I want you to stay with longer with it. I'm here, but I want you to stay with it. Little girl needs you right now. Stay in her body. This is how you felt. This is really, really hard to stay in the little body of the child who wants to die because it suffers so much. I want you to feel it. This emotion needs you to stay with it. And just breathe in your little body, which wants to die right there, because it's easier to die than to live like this. And remember that it's totally okay to feel this, because you couldn't have felt any other way. It was so hard. This was very, very hard. You're just a little toddler whose life is so hard that she wants to die. Stay in your little body and just feel it. Feel there's no hope and there's nothing coming. There's no rescue. Just feel there's no rescue. And this is why you feel you want to die. Because it's never ending. And just breathe in your little body. Where is the emotion right now? Where is the sensation in your body?
It's lower in my stomach.
Okay.
And it's like it even doesn't matter anymore. I don't have the power anymore. I can't change anything. It doesn't matter what I do. It's always the same.
Okay.
I'm like very passive.
Okay. Just feel that. Place your little hands on your stomach right now. And just feel. It doesn't matter. It will always stay the same.
It's like I give up. I will like just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Like,
Just feel how you made a decision and you kind of killed yourself inside.
yeah.
You emotionally kill yourself just not to feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel very blank and very, very passive and sad, but I don't have to feel that pain of before.
Okay. Feel that and connect with it. Just connect with it. Just connect with that part of you which decided that it's easier to be totally dead, not reactive, just passive, in order for a little girl to survive, for her to live, for her to, on the outside, look like she lives, but she's inside. They killed her. They made her kill herself, like emotionally.
Yeah, I feel like I'm emotionless. Like,
Yeah. Just breathe into it. Breathe into your little stomach where your truth is right now. It's better not to have emotions than to feel those painful emotions over and over and over again.
I'm actually seeing me holding the hand of a parent now.
Okay.
It's like I gave up myself.
Okay.
Them.
Just still stay in your little body. I want you to still breathe and feel it. I want you to stay more with this passive aspect, with this aspect which is survivor. Thanks to him, you're alive today. But thanks to him as well, you repeat the same cycle over and over and over again. So this aspect just needs you to stay with him longer. Just feel it. It's very hard to stay with this aspect because it almost feels like dead. There is nothing.
Yeah,
So I want you to
I'm
feel this.
almost gone. Like not
Yeah.
existent.
I want you to feel this nothingness and try to stay in quiet space. I'm going to give it like a minute or more, like with no words. Just breathe into this nothingness. Just feel you are nothing. And everything is nothing. Like inside of you, everything is nothing. Big nothingness, big emptiness, big blank page. Just feel like it doesn't matter who you are, what you feel. It doesn't matter to anyone. So you decided that it's to you as well. It won't be any more important. For you not to suffer, it shouldn't be important. From 1 to 10, how strong is that feeling of emptiness? 1 is not strong, 10 is very strong.
It like 9.
9, okay. Stay with it, feel it, and breathe into it. Stay with it until it doesn't become like less, until it doesn't become 3 or 4, and then tell me. When you're with it and it's strong, just stay with it, because this emotion, strong sensation inside needs you to stay with it. So just breathe into this emptiness, which little girl feels so strongly.
It's like I don't know how I would like I feel like I would be like a fly on the wall, and like I just see other people and I don't see me. And if I try to talk, nobody hears me or gives attention. If I want to explain how I feel, like nobody listens or nobody.
So what would be the message? What would be like one sentence, only one sentence? Would it be like, I don't matter or I don't exist?
It's both.
Which one is stronger? I want you to say it both out loud. Say one.
More, I don't exist.
So say, I don't exist.
I don't exist.
Again and again and again. Feel the little girl speaks. Don't give up. Don't say anything else but this, like to 10 times only, and feel it.
I don't exist.
And breathe.
I don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't exist. 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 I don't exist.
Do you feel it in your body? And what do you feel if you feel anything?
I started to feel that feeling that I started with, like that I'm chasing after people because it's like they don't see me.
Okay. What is the feeling when you're chasing? What would it feel like? What is the feeling like? Is it positive or negative?
No, it's negative, and it's like even if I'm running, I'm not moving, or I try to move and I cannot move. And it's like I don't know, everything that I say, or everybody's doing something else, their focus is on other things.
Okay.
And I'm like left behind.
Okay. I want you to see yourself and feel yourself doing that. I want you to see yourself. You don't exist, but you're trying to show everyone that you do. Just see and feel yourself. Stay with it. Just feel how nobody is noticing you. But you're trying, you're not giving up. Just feel what does it create in your body? Where is the sensation when you're running and trying and trying and trying? What is the feeling, and where is the sensation or feeling in your body?
The sensation, it's like that I'm moving my legs and my arms, like I'm trying to grab for something, but there is nothing to grab.
Okay, and what is then the feeling when you cannot grab? How does it now make you feel? You're trying, but
say like a cold sweat.
Okay.
Like
Mm-hmm.
like constant work, but like not satisfied, not work that you're satisfied with, but like something that you're like doing, trying, but there's like no result.
Okay. Just, I want you to feel that there is no result. Trying and trying and trying and trying. All the time. Trying to prove you exist.
Stuck.
Okay, I want you to feel this. Where are you stuck in your body? Where does it feel stuck now in your body? Where are you feeling?
Like here.
Where? So I don't see, like
on my stomach.
Okay. Again, come back to your stomach and put your hands both and just feel you're stuck. Again, just sync with that. And just feel, no matter how hard you try, no matter how long and hard you're trying, nothing is changing. You don't matter and you don't exist. You're invisible there to everyone, to the world. I want you to feel that nobody in this world cares. Nobody can see you. Nobody cares because they can't even see you. Just feel you have no worth because there's no you. Nobody in this world notices little girl.
yeah, this, it's like there are two parts of me.
Mm-hmm.
And one part is like, oh, I will never give up, I will never give up, I will like find the root cause of this. And the other part is like totally like depressed and like apathy, because
Okay.
nothing changes. And I feel I feel like I'm going to live like this like for the rest of my life. Like I will try to make my life work, but I feel like that on the inside I will always be alone, and I will like keep chasing people.
Okay. I want you to come out of now your little body, and I want you to enter your adult self. And I want you to approach both of those aspects. It's almost like you have, it's not almost, but this is how it is actually. Those two aspects are two babies, two kids, two toddlers. So I want you to first approach, to whom do you want to approach first? You feel naturally. Whom do you want to speak first to?
The one that wants like to get better.
To chase and like to work on it. Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to approach this little girl there. First, just before anything, just I want you to, does she even recognize who you are? Does she knows who you are?
Yes.
Okay, good. So if she knows who you are, how does she act? How does this little toddler like reacts when she sees you there? She's still like, let it still be in a home. Let it still be there where she was hiding from her father. Let her still be there where she was chasing everyone, to love her, in a like family house. So how does she? Is she like happy to see you, or sad, or upset?
No, she's very happy, and she's playing outside of the house, and she's just alone with her grandmother, and
Okay.
she feels relaxed, and she's painting because that's like her favorite thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she feels like very excited, and she's like very with the flow. She's creating these paintings, and she feels like very proud of them.
Okay. So I want you to approach her, and I want you to speak to her. You can speak out loud or you can speak internally. Either way, however it feels better for you. But I want you to first to validate her emotions. She has these emotions where she feels it's so hard not to be seen, not to exist, not to matter to everyone, but she's trying and trying and trying. So I want you to tell her that it's okay, that it's absolutely valid to feel this way. She couldn't have felt any other way because she wasn't seen there in her family home. So I want you to validate all her emotions this way. So I want you to say it's totally okay for you to feel all this, and you can then name the emotion that she feels. After validation is very crucial. Keep repeating her that it's okay. You can even say for the future, so you can validate her emotions for the future. You can say, little girl, whenever you feel, however you feel, it's okay. You have full reason to feel the way you feel at any time. So once when you validate her emotions, take time with that. I want you to tell her anything else that she needed to hear. So she is the little girl who is rushing, who is trying to basically also make everyone love her. She's trying so hard to be loved. I want you to reassure her, tell her everything that she needs to know. Like, for example, you're just because you exist, just because you were born, you're a beautiful little human being, you're a beautiful little girl. You're worth, you're loved. You should be loved. You don't have to work this hard to gain love. So, like you already know what to speak to this aspect, to this little baby. Do it, like as I said, internally or out loud. And we're going to approach the other baby once when this baby feels reassured, and when she feels absolutely good, and when you tell her all that she needs to know, and also comfort her, give her lots of affection, especially if she needs it. And I think she would need some affection. Yeah. And in this step as well, you are also meeting all her needs. So whatever she needs, you're giving her there. Yeah. So you have like a magic stick. So anything she wants, she gets. So just tell me, basically, I'm going to leave you in a quiet space for you to bond. This is a crucial step for you to bond, validate her and her emotions, and for you to connect with her, for her to feel that somebody cares and that she does exist and that she doesn't have to work this hard. And when she feels good, when you're both kind of feeling like ready, when she feels, she's fine and you can continue on the next step, yeah, then you can tell me. I also didn't say, if there are emotions, if you feel any emotion coming up, release it. She actually needs you as well to show that you feel her. So don't try to suppress anything. If you feel like you want to cry or laugh or any emotion that comes with her, allow it to come out. Yeah. She needs to see your emotions too.
Okay, I finished.
Okay. So does she feel good? Does she feel good now?
Yeah, she feels good.
Okay. What is she doing? Like, is she jumping or she's peaceful and just you can see that she's content and happy?
She was like very happy to see me, and she could finally be like a child. And we did things together, and I told her that she doesn't need to be scared anymore, that she can be happy. And like she was very happy that to be able to be happy and to not be afraid anymore. So we were playing and doing things together, and she was showing me what was she painting, and how can she skate, and how she wanted to play together, and like just to do things together.
Good. You also, I hope you told her that even when she feels afraid, for her not to have a fear as a negative emotion in her mind. You can also tell her, right now as I'm speaking, you can only tell her that it's even okay when she feels afraid. That fear is just telling her that something is wrong there, that there's something to be scared of, that she doesn't feel bad for feeling anything. But you can also kind of feel, because you're going to integrate her at the end of the session with you. So you can say, whenever you're afraid, you can call for me. But you don't have to straight away, kind of, because otherwise she feels she just needs to be strong, maybe, So little kids have so many things. Everything is big and scary, maybe around them as well, Something that they don't know of, maybe that they're scared. So just that she knows that it's anything that she feels, it's okay. And then once when you're ready, like you can say, you can wave her a little goodbye, but you say that you're going to come back to her. You can also stay close, and you can come to the other aspects. So I want you to see clearly this another baby, this another aspect of you, which gave up, which felt like there is no resolution, there is no hope. And I want you to approach her. With her, you might need more time, because this is the aspect, this is the little baby who just gave up and who doesn't see anything will change. So I want you to tell me, when she sees you, does she recognize who you are?
It's more like, I don't know if that's her, but it's like it's her. But it's like something that stays after a fire.
Okay.
I just see it
like the ash, or the...
Not even an ash, but not like bones, but like if there is a tree that was burning, like just something black and ashy.
So I want you to approach this.
Like lifeless.
Okay. Here you might feel also like more emotional, and I want you to feel that this is, in order for you to survive, this little girl had to die. She had to be like this burned tree, because this didn't feel good to feel this dead inside. So you had to bury this aspect long, deep inside of you. And this is why she doesn't even have a shape anymore as a human being almost. I just want you to kind of first, which is very, very hard, it's going to be, just feel it. Even if it's kind of feel lifeless, I want you to, if it allows you, I want you to hug it. I want you to cry with it. Almost like you kind of cry with something that you have lost, that you haven't been with for so long, because you tried so hard to be loved and to be noticed and to be. So this aspect was alone for all these years. So allow yourself to be emotional with it. Allow yourself to grieve over it, over this little baby, the big aspect of you, which was buried for so long. And here you will need to be very patient. So don't expect kind of immediately this will have a shape of the baby. Just stay with it. I would even kind of say the message, I feel so bad that I abandoned you, for example, that I haven't seen you. You were dead inside. You were dying inside of me for so long. I'm so sorry that I wasn't with you, that I neglected you, that I abandoned you, the way how they abandoned me, the way they rejected me. I rejected you, and you were part of me. You can tell it you're so beautiful and I love you. And even if it takes a long time for you, I will never ever give up on you. I'm here for you forever, unconditionally. I love you. I love you. You're a part of me. And stay with it. So it just needs to know nobody ever stayed with that aspect. They didn't stay with you when you were like that, when you were kids. You learned that this is not okay. You need to be lifeful. You can't be just dead and empty, because then you're ignored. Then you don't exist. So now just stay with it for as long as it needs. And again, the same thing. You're validating everything that you've done with another baby. You're doing with this aspect as well. Just remember, this is going to be more painful. You need more patience and more love and more care. And you also maybe show your emotions, release them. Allow yourself to grieve. Allow yourself to cry out loud if you feel like it over this baby who nobody ever noticed, who you stopped noticing for all these years.
Can I say what happened?
Tell me.
It's quite interesting. It surprised me. It's like that there was a lot of anger and rage. I actually started to feel pain in my back, and then I focused on that pain. And it's like that this burnt shape was like starting to change. and there was like a lot of anger, because I had to like give up to my power to survive, and it was like, how the hell could you do this to me?
To
And
whom? She is blaming you, or she's blaming the parents? Who was
the parents.
Okay.
It's like, you're not going to tell me what can I do and what I can't, because I had to like disown my own will, and I had to give up to my own will, and like I was just like, I mean, this little girl was like so angry, but it's even not a little girl, but then this shape changed into a woman, like actually into a very like beautiful woman that it's like very has its own power, and also that feels sexy.
Okay, you know what? I want you to come back to the anger, and I actually want you to now, from the adult self, come inside of that anger little girl. And now I want you to, right now, as soon as you feel all this, what you were just saying, what are you angry about? I want you to, you as a little girl there, angry, I want you to speak to your parents. Have your parents like in front of you, like again, behind the glass door, that you feel safe, you can tell them. And I really want you to express your anger. I really want you to feel it. Yeah? This is you. This is the aspect of you which is screaming. And I want you to feel it. You can shout, or you can shout into something like, if you want to, put a blanket over your head. I don't know if you have many people or you're alone in your apartment. And you can also, what often works, that you hit something there. Like if you can hit that blanket that you showed me you have, or a pillow or something that you have near you. So every time that you say one word or one sentence, you hit, yeah? So you hit something, allow little girl to express it out loud. So don't hold anything.
I will try, because I'm very bad at expressing anger.
Okay, you are, but this aspect isn't. It's actually, you are not, but you were just trying not to have it. And now I want you to really connect with this aspect. See her anger. She did express earlier on. So see your parents, feel it, and just tell whatever comes to your mind. You can even say it in Slovenian, which is your mother tongue, if it's easier. Otherwise in English. You can say to them, how dare you, or I hate you. It's just stupid parent, whatever comes, remember, you released the anger as a little kid, so you don't have the adult vocabulary.
Okay, maybe I will, it's easier for me in Slovenian.
Yeah, say it like, speak to them in Slovenian, which is your mother tongue.
Kako si pač, it's very strange for me.
I know, connect, because you're dissociating from the aspect.
Or maybe I will do it in English. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's like, like, how the hell could you do this? Like, can I really like use all the words?
Yeah, you have to. This is the anger.
The anger. I want to say that the hell, you're so stupid. Because
yeah. You can swear, you can shout.
Yeah.
Feel the anger. I want you to first feel that you have all the reason to feel angry.
Yeah.
You're now in the body of the little girl. They made you, look at them too. They made you absolutely powerless. This powerlessness will affect your life. You're now only 2, 3. You feel it's going to affect you. You're already like, it feels like you want to die because of them. Just look at them and feel the anger. You have all the reason to feel angry. And now you speak. Now when you tune in with it, speak to them. Allow the anger to vent out. And hit something there as you speak. Allow yourself to be angry. More you allow yourself to be angry, more powerful you're going to feel when you release it. Allow little girl to gain her power back.
I'm talking now to my mom.
Yeah. You don't have to now. Please don't explain anything to me. Just do it. Like you're in a theater and you took the role of the little child who speaks, and she has all the right to speak angry to her parents. Like, I don't even exist. Now it's you and your mother and father.
Okay. So what were you thinking? How could you thought that this is like a family life? How could you do this? Like you're just watching everything and just watching and like not doing anything?
Hit something,
just, like,
hit is wrong.
Turn around and like, just what the hell are you doing? Like, this is not responsible. You're even not an adult. You're just like thinking of yourself, only for you, only you. You're always like, just me. I'm the hell. I'm your child. I'm your child, and you don't even care about me. You don't protect me. You're just like watching what's he doing, and you're even not coming close to stop it. You're not coming to say you're sorry. You're not coming to ask me how I feel. You like don't care. Like, he hits me and you're just like, okay, he doesn't exist and she doesn't exist, and I'm going to cook a lunch or something. Like, what the hell? I mean, what's wrong with you? This is not like to be a mother. This is really the hell. How could you be like this?
Just keep saying this. What the hell? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? You don't deserve to be a mother. How could you be my mom? I'm more adult than you are. I see what you're supposed to be doing, but you're not doing it. What are you thinking? Like, you don't think, you don't care. You're just like, oh yeah, my lunch. And
just say, I hate you. I hate you. I fucking hate you for destroying my life. My life is a hell today because of you.
I hate you. Like, how could you do this? I was a little girl and you just don't protect me. I cannot have a childhood. I'm having a ruined life. You really don't deserve to be a mom. Like, how could you do this to me? Like, you're really a bad person. You're always like, I'm so good person, but in the real life you're so bad like my dad. You're the same. You two are both the same.
I hate you. Just keep saying 10 times, I hate you. Again, look at me.
I hate you.
Again, and hit.
I hate you. I hate you. I really hate you. How could you do this? I hate you. I want to go away. I want a new mom. I really want a new mom. I want other parents. I don't like you. I don't want to be your daughter. Really.
And now just feel what you feel. Just sink in your body. Don't say it anything. Just feel now. Just let a little girl feel. Is there is more anger, or the anger, turned into something else? Just feel your little body. And you can still have them in front of you. Both of them. Your mom and your dad.
I'm like really sad that you are like this. Like, I feel so disappointed that you're my mom.
Remember, you're a little girl. She still doesn't know the word disappointed. She can't even say disappointed. But just say, I'm so sad. I'm upset. I'm so sad. I want a new mom.
I'm so sad and like,
why don't I have better mom? Why don't I have a mom who loves me?
I want a good mom. I don't want you.
Keep saying this. I don't want you.
I don't want you.
Again and again and again.
I don't want you. I was asking you if I can have a new mom or a new dad. I just don't want to be here. I just don't understand why I'm here with you two. This is like, I just didn't want my life to be like this.
Just breathe into your little body. Just feel the little body. Feel the little body of the little girl, which tried everything. Then she gave up. Then she felt again the anger of all that. And now she feels sad and she just wants to leave this place and these parents and this home, which doesn't feel like home.
You just don't care for me.
Where is the emotion and what emotion is now in your body? Or sensation or feeling?
I feel it like here.
Mm-hmm. How does it feel like? Like heat or something else?
No, I don't know, like a bit of pressure.
Okay.
But it's just like it doesn't matter because she doesn't care for me.
Okay. From 1 to 10, how strong is this pressure right now? Around your head.
No, it's like 3.
Okay. So I want you to now to again come out of the little child's body and enter your adult self. And now I want you to approach this little girl again. This little girl who was this aspect who was giving up. And then it woke up in that anger that she just expressed and released to her parents. And now I want you to again approach her and again see that she recognizes you, this little girl.
No, she doesn't recognize me, but
okay.
She's
so
like very little and she has this baby skin.
Okay. So I want you to approach her very slowly. Don't come too close for her not to feel scared. When inner child doesn't recognize us, we just need more time there. So we need to build a trust with them. So you know already how to approach her. You know, she's tiny. You can smile to her. You can speak to her. And if she allows you to come close, you know, you can touch her, you can hold her, you can sing to her or say something nice to her. Just very, very slowly. Remember, she needs unconditional presence. She has never had that. Unconditional presence and love. In whatever way you feel, she needs to hear it, feel it, see it. Just do that, yeah? So again, validate all her emotions, meet all her needs. Be very slow and super gentle because she just needs lots of time and lots of nurturing, lots of reassurance. She needs to trust another adult. She didn't have many to trust. She had no one to trust around her. So take your time and like if you need any help, I'm here. Otherwise, we're gonna go to the next step once when this little girl feels okay, when she's peaceful and content. Yeah, I'm here, so I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, I finished.
Yeah, she's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now you're gonna ask for all the other broken aspects of self. So you had now in this particular traumatic event, which was, you were at home, and you were hiding in your room behind the door from your like father, and then you had, I think you brought also up something from an even earlier age, which was in this child. I want you to basically ask any other broken aspects. Yeah, so you have now two there, and any other aspect that is ready to heal and integrate, I want you to call them and then put them inside of any of the child, any of these two aspects. We're going to later on merge them two together and then merge them with you, okay? So that we have it all as one, as a whole, as a complete. So you might see them very clearly. You might not see them. You might see the shades, shadows, or like little babies or kids coming. You might not see anything. I just want you to trust that they're coming. Everyone that is ready for the integration and healing is going to come now. And then also tell me when you feel they all came. So remember to put them inside of the these little kids, little toddlers there.
Yes, they are here.
Okay. And now I want you to put this traumatic event, or even like few of them, if you saw few of them. So one was in this family home, you hiding from your dad. Then if you saw also, when you were running, to trying to be liked, so even that, or any other that you saw, just put all these like events, like almost like a scenes from the movie. I want you to put them inside of one balloon or a bubble, however it feels better to you, and then take a needle and pop that balloon full of this like one, two, or few events. Yeah, just see how the balloon or bubble bursts, and then tell me when that happens.
Okay.
Okay. And now you're gonna basically ask these two aspects, because there are still two babies, to merge into one. I want you to basically talk to them almost like you have two children, and they're like Siamese twins almost. Like they're very, very alike, but again different. Yeah, they have their own little character. You know how twins, no matter how they're alike, they look alike from the outside, they can be so different from the inside. Yeah, I want you to merge them together. Yeah, I want you to ask them for them to, you explain to them why you're doing it. It's almost kind of let it be a little game. See, actually ask them for permission. So both of them, they want it. Yeah, tell me what they say if they want to merge together, to have each other's, so not to lose anything, to have each other's.
Okay.
So did they want to merge? There was no issue. They wanted to be with each other's, inside of each other's.
Yeah, not totally at first.
Okay.
But then they did. I mean, the other one, it's like very little.
Okay.
Like a few months old.
Because this can also be done later. So in the next step, like I sometimes do it in this step, or sometimes you travel to the safe haven with both of them, and then you put them inside of you. So they both kind of, but I feel like this way it's less of fragmentation, because they straight away, like two of them, they already like becoming one, because it is the one child with many aspects, and now these aspects are healed. so they feel more close, you know. And wanted to tell you also sometimes, like if you work with this process alone and the aspect like the child does not want to integrate, or with each other, with another aspect, or with you, that is okay. Yeah. So we always ask them, and sometimes also not kind of convincing them, but kind of like helping them understand what is happening. Like often, like for example, at the beginning, my inner child did not want to integrate, but she felt like she's gonna lose freedom, like, you know, her own self. And I really like promised her she won't, you know. And obviously you have to keep that promise then in a everyday life. And then she felt like, okay, so she can be herself fully inside of me, yeah, when she's integrated. Now you're gonna ask this now one child that you have. So one is toddler, yeah, this 2-3 years old. I want you to ask her, where would she like to go? I mean, maybe she would like to stay there in like family or around family house, or would she like to go to her some safe haven place where she feels absolutely safe and happy, loved and supported? Where would she like to go? Or as I said,
she would like to go. She would like to still play and to paint, but like to be at one family that it's very positive, and where she can be a child and where she can play and have her childhood.
Also, you can ask her, would she like to live near the sea, in the mountains, in the woods, or some other planet even? Where would this family be? Where would she like to be?
It would be same in Ljubljana.
Okay, good. So she likes Ljubljana, Slovenia, good. Just a different, and would she change the house? She would have a bigger, nicer house, so she doesn't care. Like just as long as the family is. Tell her she can have it all, like, you know, because kids, now she can't believe she can have it all. So just tell her she has like a magic stick. She can have a dream house and dream family.
Yeah, also other house.
Other house.
Very light house.
Okay.
Like positive vibes, and her own room. And of course all the nice stuff and paintings. And she would like to have a lot of paper to draw on, a lot of different colors. And I don't know, a bike and things like this. Like just to be a careless child.
Nice, beautiful. Also ask her, let her travel to there, because the subconscious mind, when you feel like you have to travel to somewhere, it feels you're really, really getting far away from your trauma, from this traumatic event place. So how would she like to travel? She can have a different like transportations to get there. Like, would she like to fly with her own wings, on a plane, on a bird, or bicycle, or
on a blue bicycle?
On a blue bicycle. Okay. So let you travel also with her in your, like you can have your own, she can create for you some maybe other color or the same color, bigger bike, and let you bike to this another family, another home. And I want you to enjoy the ride to there. Just see everything. Let her enjoy the birds or the sunshine, maybe other children while you're crossing, I don't know, the parks or the streets. And then tell me when you get to this safe haven, so to her new family home.
Yes, we're here.
Okay. So I'm going to leave you in this step here to do a couple of things, yeah, with her. One thing here is very important, that you ask her which source of water would she like to have. Like, would she like to have like a little, I don't know, paddling pool or waterfall or river nearby, or a lake? In Slovenia, there are beautiful lakes, or the sea maybe. What would a little girl want to have?
The sea.
The sea in Ljubljana. Good. Okay. Nice. It's okay. Many times children are having like sea inside of the room even. The magic here is all happening. So let her have the sea very near her home. And I want you to imagine that this sea has a magical powers. So it's healing. And also it's not cold, and it's drinkable, so it's not salty, so you can drink it, and it's nice and warm for the body, not too warm, just perfect for the body. So I want you and her to feel how you're bathing, you're swimming, you're splashing each other with this water, you're enjoying the water so much, and you're feeling how much is purifying and healing you, this water. And you drink loads of it as well. You let her drink. Maybe she's giving you in a glass and she is making you drink it too. So you play in the water and just feel how you healing yourself inside and out in that sea, in that magical healing sea. Spend as much time with her in the water. Here is the step where one more time you validate all her emotions. So you say, you can say it even like for the future again, like whenever you feel, however you feel, it's okay. You have all the right to feel the way you feel at any time. So let her know that she can feel, and she shouldn't feel ashamed or guilty for feeling something. And she can release it. She doesn't have to suppress it. All her emotions, sensations, and feelings that she feels are valid. You're meeting all her needs. This family is awesome. Like she actually picked a really, really nice family. So let her bond with them. Let her bond with you. Let her play. Let her draw. Let her do whatever she wants. Like you're fulfilling all her needs. Remember, she can also eat whatever she likes. If she likes kremschnitta or any other cake, she can eat, she can drink. So let her really enjoy her life. Let her be this bubble that she is. Let her enjoy. And then at the end, when she gets exhausted and she feels like, and you feel like child had enough of everything, then you can ask her to integrate, to merge with you. Ask her obviously for her permission if she's ready, when she's ready to do that. If she allows you, so remember, if she doesn't allow you straight away or something, she probably needs something. So just give that to her. Maybe she needs more time, more cuddles, more words from you, more reassurance for the future. Here you tell her everything that she needs to know for the future. You're building her up. Her self-esteem, she needs to really, really be reassured and have herself really strong here. And if she allows you, when she allows you, then you merge, you integrate with her. Remember, you can also tell her that you can be her strength. She will be like your compass inside of you. She will tell you, when something is good or bad, when she doesn't like something. She can guide you to your future, what she wants. And you can be her strength because she is small inside of you. Okay? So do all that, and then, like at the end, you're doing the integration. So you can hug her, you can put her on your chest, and you can feel how you two are becoming one person, if she allows you, obviously. If you have any like problems or anything, like you need to ask, I'm here. But I'm going to leave you now in a quiet space for you to do all this.
I actually did it.
Oh, you did? I felt you doing it, and I felt like, oh, maybe I'm rushing because I'm telling you everything, and maybe you're doing it with me. Okay, you really don't need more time, yeah, with her. No. She was ready to integrate. Okay, so you did integration. Just stay a little bit, like a couple of moments with her, like feel how she's still merging with you. Feel her, how she becomes you, you're becoming her. And how precious she is inside of you. And you're precious for her too, very much so. And just let you be overwhelmed with this emotion. It's okay even if I often cry when I integrate my little, child, because it feels like this long forgotten aspect of me is back. the aspect that I didn't see and hear enough. I didn't feel them enough or at all. And they came home. It feels like they're home now with me. And then when you're ready, very slowly, in your own time, you can open your eyes. So no rush. And you can come back into the space where you are now.
Now I can open my eyes.
Yeah, when you're ready, very slowly. Try to just to respect your emotional body. So slowly come back into the room.
Now I feel a bit out of space.
Yeah, it's okay. Just give yourself time, so no rush.
Yeah, but you are in a different reality a bit.
Yeah, and it takes a long time. It takes a while for you to, they say, what is reality? This is reality, or this was reality of your emotional body. And because we are not so often with our emotions, with our emotional body, it just feels so weird. Yeah, but I'm so blessed for you that you are in that reality.
It's really funny how you feel. Also, when you said the other parts that they want to be integrated, like the moment that you said, like they were there, like some things were happening very quickly, like when you were talking, actually.
Yeah, I felt you very much trusting me, and very much when I said something, you were already kind of like following it. It kind of helped you. Did it help you for you to straight away do it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because often I have sessions where I leave lots of time, and every time when I let you time, like in your own space, I felt maybe you're losing it. So when I was guiding you, you were more in it.
Yeah.
In
Sometimes when you said it, like in the moment I felt it, but if you were talking more and more, I started to lose it. Like it's so funny because for me, I don't know, maybe sometimes it's hard to feel all the emotions, like especially negative. I mean, I know that they are there, but like I'm like, okay, like go away. But actually, if you're like go from your mind to your heart, like that we did in this session, that you focus more on your feelings, it's so quick. So I think that we always get this signal, but we are like ignoring it. It's actually very fast, this voice or this feeling or intuition. I don't know how you call it.
Yeah. No, you're spot on. Actually, after these sessions, we usually, I like to hear what is your view on this session? Like, what is your, from what you expected, or what you kind of like, what is like, what was the strongest or the most powerful for you in this session?
For me, I was very surprised because I was really afraid that I'm going to have the blockages to feel something. And you really helped me to go from emotion to emotion. It was like I even didn't have time to think, now I will block everything that I feel. So this guidance, because when I was trying to do this alone, because I read the book, I had sometimes problems that I have had this blockage. It's like you said that the subconscious is protecting you, and I just couldn't go over this blockage. But when you were guiding me, it was like, for me, it was going like very smoothly. Even when there were moments that I was thinking, I've lost it. You put me back on the track. So this was really helpful.
And
and also for me it was very fast to go to this little girl. Like I thought it's going to take more time, but it was like this.
Yeah. You were just ready. You were ready to integrate this, what you were integrating.
Maybe. I actually was hoping that this is going to happen, because I was very nervous. And usually if I'm nervous, this is for me like a good sign that I'm like ready or taking serious something. So maybe it was waiting.
Did you feel and see the pattern? Remember where we started from your ex-boyfriend? Did you see the same trauma? Did you connect the dots? So the same thing what you did with him, you did the same thing as a child to your parents? Do you see how trauma works? So it's copy-paste behavior?
I mean, yeah.
You tried for him to notice you. You tried, getting love, and you did the same, this aspect of the child who did not give up. And you did the same, like these two aspects. You would kind of try to give up and you would be like depressed and it doesn't work. But another aspect was running and saying, no, we're back, and hopeful, constantly hopeful. So,
that's actually true.
So sometimes my clients, they don't know, but this is like when people say, oh, like something happens today or in 5-10 years ago. This is copy-paste trauma, because now you got it to the earliest, to the root cause. And I can promise you've been doing it, like for all this time. I mean, I don't have to promise you, you now know, but it's really copy-paste behavior. So it's the same root cause trauma.
It's scary how it's copy-paste.
But
I mean, I did know, like, where is this coming from? But today that we did it, like, so much more came out. I can see that when I was, like, doing it alone. You just don't allow yourself. I mean, it really helps if somebody pushes you through. And I saw like much more aspects of me. Like whenever I do this completion process or like trying to feel my feelings, I do feel something, but like only this and this and this. And today it was more like you said that you will connect the dots. It's really true. Like more stuff comes out, and I think that, okay, maybe today when I will sleep and tomorrow I will see like everything more clearly. Now it's like I feel very how what's the word? Not relaxed, but like I feel more easy.
At ease.
Lighter, more at ease. I just think that I need to think a bit what happened today that I
and I wanted to tell you, let me tell you something on it. I don't want you to think about it. You have just done healing. You have just done healing of your emotional body. So what we're doing with analyzing and thinking, I just wanted, for example, definitely people to connect. If they didn't, I kind of just want you to see it, because people sometimes they don't understand how healing works, and then how do you know that you're getting better, or why would you get better? Like, how does it work? And this is,
I have the feeling that, okay, now I have to think and write it down so I remember.
I'll give you homework, but what I want you to know, that it's really destroying this emotional process. It's destroying, straight away going to your head and again think. You were just now honoring your emotions, your trauma, your inner child, yourself, your emotional body. So what you're doing, you're killing, literally destroying what you have just done, with over analyzing and something. So just remember, you have connected the dots. You have got back to your root cause of your trauma. So you nailed it. You really not just saw it or thought it, you felt it. You're re-experiencing. You really did feel that root cause of your trauma. So you connected it with it. So when you said to me earlier, like you feel scared that it's copy-paste, I want you to know, I mean, it's okay to feel scared, and just know that this is how healing works. And more aspects of yourself you see, you feel, more you relive it. Because it's not just now one visit of the same trauma. You're going to revisit it many times, maybe the same thing, the same event. you might need to revisit again, or something else. But you're always going to come more or less to the same root cause, yeah? More aspects are healed because there's so many aspects, broken aspects of self. More aspects you heal, more whole you feel, and you literally feel lighter, at ease, more and more and more. This is how it works. And I often say to people, be patient with it. It is a journey. There is sometimes like period, like intense period that you need to do it often, you know. But like I'm always saying to people, give yourself 3 months, 6 months, a year, but really ongoing. Don't give up on your healing. Heal this, like hug those aspects back. Instead of kind of do like any technique that you can do one time to try, and then just say it doesn't work and you give up. Just, I often compare it like to go like going to the gym, you know. You can even train like cardiovascular, like sweat like your butt off like for 3 hours, and you would still have, I don't know, fat in your belly if you had it before. It's not just going to magically go away even after 3 hours of some, you know, crazy cardio. So the same thing is with the healing. And actually healing is even like we need to have more patience, because our soul doesn't have time, does not know, oh, it's 1 session or 10 sessions or 100 of the sessions. It just needs to be, you need to be patient with it, and just know more aspects you bring to self. More you undo this copy paste, you build something new. So you're vibrating differently. When those aspects, when they need the same experience because they're unhealed, they scream, and you're going to attach to the same partner, the same copy-paste partner, the same copy-paste behavior. More and more you heal them. And trust me, I do this, like I did this for so long, really, especially with partners. Oh my God, what a difference I see. It's amazing, because you literally know, you're like, oh, this is the same what they usually go for. And you're like, I don't need this. You really like, there's no any more aspects who like, no, give me the same experience. You're like, thank you very much. Had enough. And you even consciously, it starts affecting even your consciousness. So not just, you know, like the feeling of. And it's basically giving you more, once when this brings to your consciousness, it gives you more power. Because now you're in charge. Instead of these wounds are, you know, these wounds are magnetically going for something that is ultimately wrong for you again. I mean, wrong in a sense, it's good for you. It goes, you know, it attracts to the person who you will have to heal them. Yeah. So it's not actually wrong, but more and more healed, we feel we are attracting more what we actually deserve. And this is the kind of the closest to unconditional love that we can have, the partner who can really understand us. Once when we also don't neglect ourselves anymore, because now also with that aspect, you've noticed how much you actually are, the aspect didn't even recognize you. Yeah. So the little baby. So, you know, more and more like we getting to yourself. So that's why we love ourselves. And this is how we attract people who will love us. That's how this kind of everything from the book theory, love yourself, others will love you. This is how it works. If we deny the aspects of self, and if we don't even see them, hear them, don't come close to us, we are so detached, we don't even know who we are, we can't love ourselves fully. And anyway, I could talk about this for a long time. I would like to give you your homework. Sorry,
yes. Do you have to write anything?
Yeah, you can write if you want. Did you want to comment or something or ask something? Because
no, it's very interesting, the things that you are saying, and I totally agree. It's interesting when we have so many broken aspects. It's like, yeah, that you forgot about them, or you actually rejected them. So maybe then it's logical that if you find them and love them again, that you love yourself more.
Yeah, because you're more and more whole, because you know how much you suffered. You know, we identify ourselves with the aspect which is the strongest. You know, for example, the little baby who wanted still try and try and try. This is, you identify with this aspect more than the other that you know, it wasn't even shape of the human being. It was like a burned tree. And that aspect also didn't recognize you, because you identified yourself with something which is survivor. You know, you don't want to be like dead. You want to like, no, you know, you identify yourself with the aspect which was more survivor, which was more strong. But then, like, what happens that these dying aspects, they actually need more of our, you know, they need to be, you know, bring close to our awareness, and they need to be inside of us as well. And then we need to be recognized as well. Your homework.
That's all very interesting. I actually learned a lot about myself today.
I'm glad. Oh,
okay, I have pen.
So two things. One is to replace your think. So whenever you say I think, I want you to replace I feel.
Okay.
Don't be hard on yourself. So don't blame yourself or be angry if you're noticing that you're using lots of think or believe, like I believe, I think. Just straight away say, oh, I will just replace I feel, and write your feel diary. Like, so you can write your feel, you can also write your thoughts, so you can also write what you're thinking, but connect feelings with it. So I was thinking today, so write this feel diary once, or thought diary, thought/feel diary once a day, maybe in the morning or in the evening. And
also every day.
Yeah, try every day. So, you know, Anna, how you're going to be consistent with it? Try not to think that every day you need to write a saga, you know? If you think, then you're going to be, oh, I don't have time. So sometimes just write one sentence, you know? Today, overall, I felt good. Sometimes you're going to feel more energetic, or you're going to have so much more. So then you write 5 or 10 sentences, you know?
Okay.
Don't approach it as a chore. Just, you know, even one word, like, I don't know, suck. Today we sucked. And then you can develop on it if you want. Oh, well, it sucked because everything around me was la 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 la. Yeah.
Okay.
But I want you to basically, this is like teaching you to be more observant of your, like, introspection of yourself. And I often, you know, in my workshops, or like when I work with my clients, I often say this. You know what happens when we see each other's, for example, even now, like, or first time when you meet someone, or people that you know, we so focus on them often, like, oh, how the, you know, what, you know, now I wear like a red t-shirt, like how do I sound, what do I say? But I say often, like, try and really focus on you. How do you feel with that person? You know? So instead of being like physically straight away critiques and judges of the others, like in any given situation with any person, be observant how you feel. And if you feel triggered, if you like them or don't like them, why is that? Like, you know? And how they make you feel, basically, situations and people. And your other homework is to be as much as you can with the little toddler that you just integrated. So try to live your life through her almost. Give her life, you know? So, like, almost ask a little kid in you, what would you like, I don't know, what would you like to do today? And allow you to take a rest, go to the park, hike, I don't know, eat what you like, but also for the future. Or even, like, you know, when you meet potential new, like, guy that you would like literally consult with her. Would he, like, I often do that, would he be good for us? Would he take care of us? Or is the same kind of, you'll see this little girl, as I said to you before in a session, I said, they're our compass. They are our guides. They know exactly what's good for us, especially because now they're healed. So those are the healed aspects. So trust it and feel her. Talk to her, I mean, out loud or internally, however you prefer. Like, people often ask you, how do I, like, I download also picture of yourself. If you have any picture when you were small, any picture when you were like around 2-3 years old, even smaller or older if you don't have, but any photo of you when you were small, and download it, put it to your phone, to your screensaver, have it with her often, practice. I have now like my photo for like last 2 years almost, and I don't have to look at her anymore. Like I know she speaks through me. I'm
Yeah.
not this island. She chose this island,
Mm-hmm.
because we want to have sun and I don't know, swim and like we have a nice weather. So just then it's kind of like I don't have any more like big separation. Like it's really she's with me, but it takes time. So don't get straight away. Like if you feel like this doesn't come naturally straight away. So
Yes, I thought you listen more to your feelings and what would you like to do and
yeah, a little
to
child
get in
knows.
touch with you. Yeah.
Yeah, and little child knows. We know when people say, I don't know. No, then connect more, tune. That's why the picture is good, because you're looking at her almost like you talk, or you can talk really. But more you in tune with her, she will tell you. And kids, they don't have, I don't know. They're like black and white. I want ice cream. I want this. Or they want many things
Yeah.
sometimes. And
They know what they feel.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's basically your homework.
Okay, good. I have a application on my phone. It's like a diary, so I will write my feelings there every day.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, in this recording, I just want to thank you. We can still stay a little bit off the recording. I want to thank you, Anna, for this beautiful
Yeah.
session. It was like we just met in a video.
Yeah.
And we did a session. You did an amazing job. And thank you for allowing me and for trusting me and giving me your heart,
Yeah. Thank you also to you, because I was really surprised that I could open and to let my feelings out. So this is like because a few years ago I went to one girl, a woman. She's like a shaman. I mean, she calls her shaman. She now she knows about it, but I don't know. She has her own teachings, but she does something very similar to completion process. But with her, I always like I just had this blockage, and I couldn't let my feelings out like zero. But everything was okay. I mean, I couldn't pinpoint it out why. So I was really afraid that today, like for me, it's going to be the same. So I was really surprised because I started to cry and I was like, oh, like, but it felt like a very big relief. And it's very funny. Um, Also, when you think, oh no, I'm fine. And actually, you just have to tap into yourself a little bit and you see like how much pain you actually have, but you like don't feel it. So,
Yeah.
It's, we really can know how to lie to ourselves, or how
Yeah.
can I say, it takes a lot to be in touch with yourself, I think.
Yeah.
So it was very educative also, this for me.
I'm so glad, honestly.
And also very, very good. Like I'm really happy with the session. Really
Yeah, me
happy.
too. Me too. Like what I said, like because we're total strangers to each other. So, I mean, we spoke over the emails. So we saw each other today for the first time, and it's on a camera, and it's like it's. Yeah, I'm so glad we did such a good job. But I felt you. I felt the sync, and I felt. I don't know. I felt we're gonna do good. So, yeah, and I'm really thankful that you opened up and you trusted me, and I'm thankful and grateful and happy for you that you managed like to go through it with me. So, thank you. I'm just gonna stop recording. I'll see you soon.